Hello and welcome to another video of GRE Quant 2020. Today we will be looking at the syllabus of GRE Quant, and I shall also be sharing some useful tips with you. The GRE Quant syllabus basically tests you on four main topics. These are arithmetic, algebra, geometry and data analysis. Now the subtopics of arithmetic include integers, fractions, exponents and roots, decimals, real numbers, ratio and percent. Algebra covers operations with algebraic expressions, roots of exponents, linear equations, quadratic equations, linear inequalities, functions, applications, coordinate geometry, and graphs of functions. Now geometry, which is the most interesting topic of GRE Quant, it covers lines and angles, polygons, triangles, quadrilaterals, circles and 3D figures. The last topic of GRE Quant syllabus is data analysis, and it tests us on description of data with graphical methods, description of data with numerical methods, counting methods, probability and distribution of data, random variables and probability distributions. Let us now have a look at the types of questions that are asked on GRE Quant section. These are quantitative comparison questions, numeric entry questions, multiple choice questions where you have to select one or more than one answer choices. Now, as far as quantitative comparison questions are concerned, these type of questions ask you to compare two quantities, that is A and B, to determine which of the statements is true. The statements include A, that is quantity A is greater, B says quantity B is greater, C says the two quantities are equal, and D says that the relationship cannot be determined from the information given. You see, for any exam, it is very important that you are well guided and you know the important tips that are useful in preparing your exam. I have compiled these tips from different sources and from my personal experience as well. So let us go through these tips one by one. Now, if you have the facility of using a computer, try solving the questions from soft copy of related resources. You can get these resources online. There are plenty of websites where these resources are available, and you can download the soft copies of these resources, and you can solve those questions on your computer. Then you should try to use loose sheets for solving questions, because at GRE Test Center you will be provided with loose sheets. It's very important. I mean, do not use these notebooks for solving the questions. It's better that you use loose sheets. Now, the important tip is to understand the question well before solving it. GRE questions test more than one concept in a single question. Therefore, practice a lot to be well prepared on the test day. The key to solving all the questions efficiently is through time management skill. This skill can only be developed if you practice, practice and practice. Try to answer every question first. Try to answer easy question first. All questions carry equal marks. Now it depends on you. For me, it depends. Like I can go with the flow of the questions. I mean, if you're looking for easy questions, you may waste your time in searching for the easy questions. So it all depends on you. If you want to answer the easy questions first, do that. I mean, it all depends on how you take the exam. The make maximum use of scratch paper on the test day. Scratch paper is like your it's like your heartbeat. You should use it. You should use it as much as you want on your test day. And use number line to compare two or more values. As I have already discussed it in one of the video tutorials, that you should make your number line as your best friend. Number line is very important, especially if you're comparing two or more values. Kindly note, the GRE quantitative reasoning is section adaptive. If you will do well in the first section, the difficulty level of the next section of GRE quant will be adapted according to your skill level, right? Okay, now all the numbers used in quantitative reasoning questions are real numbers. Unless indicated, all the figures are assumed to lie in a plane, in case of geometry, right? And the geometric figures such as lines, triangles, quadrilaterals, circles are not necessarily drawn to a scale. The graphical data presentations in coordinate systems such as the XY planes and or the number lines are drawn to the scale. This helps in estimating or comparing quantities in those figures by noticing or measuring. With that, we come to the end of this video. I hope you have become familiar with the syllabus of GRE Quant. It's very concise, and you don't need to put in extra effort to learn more topics other than what is required by what is required for GRE. So best of luck to you, and just stay tuned to GRE Quant 2020 channel. You'll be getting more and more useful information on GRE Quant, so that you are very well prepared for your GRE test. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you, and have a very nice day. Goodbye.